Well, welcome everyone to our Wednesday night free necklace call. I'm so excited that you are either here watching live or you're catching this on the replay. My name is Carolyn. I have been a stylist with Park Lane for 3 years now, and I absolutely love it. I was actually in another direct sales business for 18 years. It was another jewelry company, and they closed during COVID. And it was kind of crazy. When I started selling jewelry 20 some years ago, I told my sister at first, I told her she was crazy. I told her it was a scam. I told her I didn't wear jewelry. I didn't go to parties and I didn't know anybody. Click. And then a year later, she was still selling jewelry as a full-time school teacher. And I was a stay-at-home mom, consistently making nothing. So I decided to go to a party that she did for one of my friends. And from that, I booked a party. And then from that, I thought, well, she's going to make money off of my friends and help them get free stuff. I could make money and help them get free stuff. So I signed up and it was my full-time job for about 15 years. But while my kids were teenagers, nobody was home during the day. I was this wonderful stay-at-home mom. I got to be home with my kids ever since they were babies. But then there was this season where they were at school during the day, and I ended up accidentally taking a part-time job, or it was a full-time job that was supposed to last 6 weeks. And then they offered me full-time, and I stayed there for 3 years. But to me, that was my side hustle. I wanted to, do direct sales, be my own boss for forever. This is what I wanted to do until I retired. And then when my other jewelry company closed, I kind of had a panic attack because I thought, oh my goodness, now this accounting company, this electrical company that I'm doing accounting for owns me. I'm never going to be able to quit. So I thought I'd go into real estate, but I actually looked into Park Lane, and this turned out to be the perfect fit for me and my family. And just a few months in, it was going so well, I was able to quit that full-time job because Park Lane's programs are just amazing. And that's what I want to share with you tonight. Even if you have no desire to leave your full-time job, a lot of people don't. A lot of people love what they do, and they're just looking for a little bit of extra. Lots of financial experts say that anywhere from $300 to $500 to $800 is the amount that the average American family needs to go from like barely making it or slowly going more and more into credit card debt to being the amount that takes them to making it and being able to pay off a little bit more of the debt every month. So maybe you just want to look at this for a little bit of extra. So the people of Park Lane are amazing. The company's been around for 68 years. I didn't even know there was a direct sales company around that had been around for that long. And the Levine family that started it, it was the teenage newlywed couple in the 50s that started it, Arthur and Shirley. And then in the early 2000s, three of their sons purchased it from them. And now some of their children work in the home office, in the design and in the marketing departments. So it's a third generation family owned and operated company. Park Lane has always vowed never to keep more than 2% of the profit for themselves. So when we get to the part where I talk about the programs and you think, how is that possible? How can they give away that much stuff? I want you to remember that most CEOs take somewhere in the realm of 18 to 30% of off the top, and ours only take 2. So that leaves a lot more money that they're able to pour back into us, into our hostesses, and to our customers. So the product, hello, it's jewelry. The nice thing about jewelry is it's a semi-consumable product. It's fashion, and fashion changes. Not that anybody's going to be eating their jewelry, but women like to stay updated with their looks. And I can have a customer purchase $100 worth of jewelry last week or last month, and then we can have a new drop tomorrow, and she may come back and spend $100 again. That doesn't always happen with your supplements or your face cream or your makeup. A lot of people really talk about how those are consumable products, which they are, but typically you buy enough of those products to get you by and then you stop. But with jewelry, it's a feel good kind of an impulse product. And I want all the new jewelry that comes out. Let's just face it. Let's call it what it is. I want it all. And so do lots of other people. And we can help them get it for such an amazing discount. I love that Park Lane has a full service jewelry line. We have dainty delicates like my little Holland necklace here. We have genuine stones. This has genuine freshwater pearls and rose quartz in it. We have a lot of designer inspirations. We have boho jewelry. We have chunky jewelry. We have dainty delicates. We really have stuff for everyone, every age and stage of life, and every price point. We have jewelry from $22 to $200, but nobody has to pay the $200 price because of the amazing customer sale that I'll talk about here in just a second. But we also have an amazing guarantee. So not only is our jewelry excellent quality, it's all nickel-free, lead-free, cadmium-free, hypoallergenic, and it's all electroplated up to the highest industry standard, but it's also guaranteed. So if your jewelry or your customer's jewelry breaks for any reason in the first 4 months, Park Lane will replace it completely for free. After that, it's $10 plus shipping as long as it's still in the collection. And if it's no longer available, but your customer purchased that piece within the last year, Park Lane will let her pick out something new for that $10 plus shipping, which I just think is amazing. But my favorite thing about Park Lane are the programs. It's the way they take care of three very specific types of people, and it's the customers, the hostesses, and the stylists. And the coolest thing about when you become a stylist like me is you can take advantage of all three of the perks. You can take advantage of the customer perks on a show where you're the hostess, where you're also the stylist making the commission. So let's talk about what they do for the customers. We always have, and put in the chat, put an S in the chat if you've ever shopped our customer sale. We always have a buy two, get four at half price sale, which means our customers only pay full price for their two least expensive items, like my dimension ring. This is a $34 item. I think that's a great full price piece. I think anything over $40, our customers should get for half price or better. And the cool thing about being a stylist is that buy two, get four at half price, that becomes the total, and that's what you make your commission off of. So you're earning commission off of the half price items and the full price items. But our customers love this because they're getting to get the $50, $60, $70, $80 stuff for half price. On top of that, Park Lane usually has an extra weekly deal where our customer can at least get one $200 item for $30 when she spends $90. So I would say our most popular thing that people get with their bonus items is one of our impression bracelets. This is just one of the many colors we have, and it retails for $188. But I always tell people, I would never let you pay that. I will help you get this for $30. And like this week, our customers could actually get two of those for $30. And that just keeps it exciting. We don't have to come up with marketing and ideas and sales because Park Lane does that for us. We also have, for our customers, we have things like style drops. So this impression bracelet, this is one of our mainline colors, but periodically we will get a limited edition color. Like we had candy cane over Christmas. Recently, we've had a couple mini impressions that have come out. And these are like highly sought after items that are limited edition. And I think our last one was a mini impression, and it was only $25 with any $40 purchase. And it's like $180 value. So that just keeps it exciting and keeps it fresh. And it gives you content that you can put out there on social, whether you're an Instagram girl, a Facebook girl, a texting girl, maybe you're using, hold on, what are all the new ones? TikTok, Snapchat. I'm on Snapchat and I'm on Instagram, but I barely use them. Facebook is my playground, but you could just do in-person stuff if you wanted to. I'm back to doing in-person shows again after doing everything virtual for a couple years because of COVID. And women are loving getting together in person and shopping these deals, which brings me to my next point. So they totally take care of our customers. And what happens when women find a good sale? Well, one, we shop it. And then two, we tell our friends about it. So when women fall in love with this jewelry, they decide to host their own event, whether it's on Facebook or on Zoom or in person, and Park Lane is going to award her so many different things. Just for hosting, she gets a thank you item, which means she can pick any $200 item for $30. She gets 4 half price items. They can be anything from the main line, and you make your commission off the hostess half price items also. Plus, she gets free credit, and her free credit is not based off of how much her friends spend. It's based off of how many orders she gets. So for every single order, Park Lane is going to give her $20 in free jewelry credit. Orders 1 through 9, but as soon as she hits 10 orders, they double all of them to $40 per order. So she gets at least $400 free. I've closed 3 parties this week where my hostesses got to 10 orders and they got over $400 in free jewelry. And there's no cap on that. So my hostess that got to 11 orders, 440, 12 orders, 480. 20 orders would be 800. I have not had a 20 order party this week, but I have had parties with as many as 31 orders on them, where the hostess got over $1,200 in free jewelry. Plus, when her friends book a party from hers, she gets an extra $200 item for 30 at their party. So that helps your business reproduce. It helps you meet new people. And that's one of the best things about being part of a company with a party plan. I don't know how many of you on here have ever done any sort of direct sales or network marketing, but if you do something where there is no party plan, you have to just go out and find new people and ask for referrals and stop people in the supermarket. But when you do something with a party plan, your one friend will bring you 10 of her friends on a platter and be like, here, sell to my friends, show them your beautiful jewelry. And then some of those ladies will decide they want to get free jewelry. So they book a party and then they bring you all their friends. And that is what helps your business keep going. So those are some of the things they do for our customers and our hostesses. And then naturally, I first went to a party, as a customer. I booked a party to become a hostess. And then I naturally started thinking, I could do this as a business. So when you become a stylist, you have access to an amazing fundraiser program. We can do fundraisers for any nonprofit, and Park Lane will donate 50% of the sales to that nonprofit. Now, if you're doing a true fundraiser through Park Lane, there's no customer sale and there's no hostess rewards because Park Lane is just going to write a check to that nonprofit. But this opens up doors and avenues for you to meet new people and to serve your community. I have done fundraisers for dog rescues, high school proms, Christian school scholarship funds, swim teams. There's just so many different ways that you can help your community raise money for different things. And that helps you meet new people because some women, let's face it, they have enough money. They don't need your free jewelry. But they do love doing philanthropic things. And when you can do fundraisers for them, that helps you get into new groups of people. We also have not one, but 2 luxury travel trips you can earn every single year. So since I've been with Park Lane, I've earned, I think, 6 trips now, and we're in the middle of earning this one, St. Thomas. We just started the St. Thomas trip earning period. So if you were to join your stylist now, you still have 4 months left in this trip earning period, and you get double points your first 5 weeks. So you could totally join now and still go to St. Thomas with us. They cover your airfare and everything, and anyone at any level can earn these trips. You don't have to be some top of the mountain executive. Anyone can earn these trips, and I love that. We have this amazing program called Rich Rewards Club, where you can earn free jewelry every single month. You can earn anywhere from $250 to $1,100 in free jewelry. And that helps you build up your collection. It also helps you have giveaways. So like the free necklace that we're going to give away from tonight is going to come out of my stash of jewelry that I got for free from Park Lane. Because they are so generous with us, we're able to be generous with others. And I love that. We also can be our own hostess as many times as we want. I closed out, I think, a perfect 10 party in my own name the last 3 weeks. And at each of those parties, I earned over $400 in free jewelry. And some of that I used because we had a new collection launch. So some of it I kept for myself, but a whole bunch of it I'm pouring back into, I'm doing contests for my team. I'm giving stuff away at my parties. And I'm just building up my giveaway stash, which is so nice because I'm not having to use my money to buy the jewelry. Thank you, Rayanne. I actually copied the survey and had it ready this time, but Rayanne's my wing woman. So here in a minute, I'll tell you the secret word y'all need for that survey that she just put in the chat. But let's talk about how you make money, because trips and free jewelry, those are all great, right? But what if you wanted to make money in this business? Haha, wouldn't that be a novel idea? Everyone in Park Lane earns at least 30% commission. You will never earn less than 30% commission. And I love that when you promote through our compensation plan, you can go all the way up to where you're earning 45 and 50% commission and you never go backwards. So let's say you join, you're making 30% and one friend comes along with you. You can get promoted to where you're earning 35%. And even if that friend got out, you would not lose your 35%. You would not lose your title. So the only way to go is up, which is amazing. We have no quotas. So if you wanted to be in this business and just sell jewelry to your friends and family when you feel like it, you can do that. Nobody is going to be saying, hey, you got to go out and sell X amount of jewelry or you're going to be inactive. So that is a very low pressure, low stress feeling, which is so nice. And if you've ever been a leader in a previous direct selling company, there's a chance you could qualify for a direct appoint position and come over already with a leadership title. I'd been with my other company for 18 years. I'd built a significant team there. And so when I interviewed with Park Lane, they brought me over as a senior division leader, already earning 45% commission. And I didn't have to do anything to earn that title or to keep that title. You get it, you keep it. And since then, I've promoted to a sales vice president. But again, I don't have to maintain to keep that title. I hope to keep doing what I did to do that because that's how you make money. But I love that there is nobody like hanging over you going, you better do this or you're going to lose this. And we have lots of other amazing programs. Oh, and when you build a team in Park Lane, you get paid infinitely deep. We have no breakaways. Let's say you recruit somebody and she's a rock star and she like promotes up and even goes past you. You're still able to earn commission off of her and her team. So that's very different than a lot of other companies I've looked at. And we even have a Mercedes car program that I used to just barely talk about because I had accidentally earned the Mercedes car program a few months in, and I chose to take the $500 a month cash bonus, which is another thing that Park Lane does that's very different. If you don't want the car, you can take the cash. If you don't want to go on the trip, you can take the cash. But about a month ago, I decided to go ahead and take the car. And now Park Lane is paying my Mercedes car payment. Y'all, I was driving a minivan pulling my 90s model fishing boat up until I got this Mercedes. So it's the nicest vehicle I've ever driven. And it's just amazing that Park Lane pays for that for me. So let's talk about how you get started. Oh, wait, hold on, one more thing. The thing about all of our programs is you can double, triple, quadruple dip in all of them. So you may get in and think, I'm just going to try this out. And you may think, I'm going to try to win some free jewelry this month with the Rich Rewards Club. Well, you may not be thinking about the Mercedes car plan, but everything you do to earn free jewelry is also putting points in your trip bucket, your car bucket, all those things. And that's when I said I accidentally earned the Mercedes, and so did Rayanne, that we weren't trying to do that. We were trying to earn free jewelry. We were trying to earn the trip, and then boom, we earned a car. So it's very fun how things can just stack up here. So getting started, we have 3 different kit options, and no matter which one you choose, you get a website for an entire year. With this website, people can go there and they can shop on their own. You're able to build carts and cart share from there. I'm sure many of you have received a cart from your stylist before where she built and maximized all the deals and shared that cart to you. That's something that is very specific that we have. They cover all of our credit card processing fees. In my previous company, I had to have a third-party credit card processor, and I had to pay 3 to 4% off of the whole dollar purchase. And so that cut into my profit by about 6%. And we don't have to do that here. Park Lane covers all of the credit card processing fees. So the only real difference with our kits is how much jewelry you get started with. Our most expensive kit is called the Boss Kit. It's only $439, and you get to pick out $2,000 worth of jewelry with that kit. You pick it out. It's not some random hodgepodge of jewelry that gets sent to you. You get to choose it. And if you're thinking, oh my goodness, Carolyn, I don't have $439 just lying around. Well, you could do our business kit, which is our most popular kit. It is $239. And with that, you get to pick out $1,000 worth of jewelry. Or if you're thinking, Carolyn, I'm broke. That's why I'm looking at this. Our basic kit is only $99. And with that, you get to pick out $500 worth of jewelry. But I have to say it. But wait, there's more. Through tonight, and I'm not normally like a high pressure person at all, but we've known about this special for a few weeks now. And it ends tonight. Today's the last day of January. Oh, which by the way, you get paid weekly in this business. I didn't say that earlier. Everything you turn in by Wednesday, you get paid for on Tuesday, but that's totally beside the point. Since today is the last day of the month, uh, it's the last day to get an additional $200 in free jewelry with whatever kit you get started with. So if you're super apprehensive and you're thinking, I really don't know if this is for me, you literally could try it out for $99. One of us leaders would do your launch party for you. You would make all the money from that. You'd get all the future bookings and you'd get all the free jewelry. For $99, you get $700 worth of jewelry plus the free jewelry you get from your launch party. And then if your friends have some shows, you could do 2 or 3 or 5 or 6 or 10 shows. And if you love it, you keep going. And if you don't, you just stop. Because we have no minimums or quotas and no monthly website fees, it's not like you have to write a letter of resignation. If you decide it's not for you, you can just stop. So that's my encouragement to everybody listening. If there's even like the tiniest piece in your brain that has thought, maybe I might want to try this out, do it today because you get that extra $200. Your stylist can send you the sign up instructions. It's basically as simple as going to parklanejewelry.com, clicking I want to join, click her name as your recruiter and your manager, and boom, you pick your kit. You actually have a week to pick out your jewelry, so you don't have to pick it out tonight. And our team has a graphic designer that makes all those beautiful pictures for us. We have a Facebook script made for us. So your Facebook party is copy paste. It's so easy. And we have training that will teach you how to do anything you're not comfortable with yet. When I first started in direct sales, I didn't even know how to use Word on a computer and I didn't even have an email address yet. And then, fast forward 18 years, I did all in-person shows and then COVID happened. I was not good at online shows. But Park Lane taught us how to do online shows. Now I'm great at online shows. And now I'm back to doing in person again. But we have programs and videos and training. We will lock arms with you and help you be successful in whatever lane you want to do this business in. So make sure you reach out to your stylist who invited you tonight. I'm going to post the Google Doc link just again in case somebody jumped on late and you don't see it in the chat. But you want to fill out that survey. If you're watching this on the replay, make sure you get that survey and fill it out by midnight tomorrow night. So you'll go into our drawing for the free necklace. And there's always a key word or a secret word. And we're going to make the secret word 200 because tonight is the last day to get 200. And you can just write 200 or you can type out 200. We'll know you were here. It is so worth it, Alyssa. So worth it. We're doing Alyssa's launch party tomorrow. So I'm super excited for her. So thank you for joining us tonight. We hope to see you on our team. The sooner you join, the sooner you can start learning and the sooner you can start earning income and trips and cars and free jewelry. And it's so fun. So I'm going to stop the recording. I've said the key word and I'm going to stop the recording and see if anybody here has questions.